Welcome back to my channel. So during this video I am going to be showing you all my new updated setup. Now I'm still working on the decor portion, like my pictures, my throw rugs and stuff like that. I do not have that the way I want it yet, but I do have everything laid out the way I want it, like set up. Now I do not have everything like a certain order. It's just here. I know everything is if I'm looking for it, but there's no particular order. So if you want to see my full beauty room collection and to have everything set up, then just keep watching. Now this is not a video where I'm going to go into detail about every item in the drawer. It's just a glimpse of how everything's set up. So let's get this video started. Okay, so this is my actual room setup with all of my makeup, with my makeup stand. And so we're going to just go around the entire room and go through and show you what I have in my collection, starting here. So up here I have a lot of my lip products like lip glosses, lipsticks, a couple of Morphe brushes, just a little bit of everything here and there. On top of here, a few little small palettes. You know, like I said at the beginning, there's nothing in a particular order, just stored. Then I have some Lurella lipstick kits. And then this top drawer, I have a lot of my brow pencils and a couple of shadow bases and concealers and stuff of that nature. But mainly eyebrow pencils. I don't know why I said eyeshadow, eyebrow pencils in that drawer. This second drawer is some highlighters, some eyeshadow bases, a little concealers, shimmer shadow, just a little bit of everything, some glitter shadows from BH, like I said, a little bit of everything in all of my drawers. Like I said, I do not have anything like just kind of like sectioned off based on the makeup, the type of makeup, but just stored and organized. This drawer is full of shimmer shadows, pigments, glitters, Makeup Geek, NYX Hard Candy, Tarte, Anastasia highlighters, Smolder Cosmetics. I don't know if any of you all remember this company. Nice glitter shadows. This is Makeup Forever. Just a lot of pigments and glitters in this drawer. This drawer is primers and some blushes, highlighters, a bronzer here, but mainly primers. The Neutrogena, the Wet n Wild, Professionals, just pretty much primers in this drawer. The Becca here. So the next drawer is pretty much blushes and bronzers. So here's the LYS bronzer. This is a little blush bronzing palette, the Ciate London's blush bronzer. So this drawer is full of, like I said, blushes and bronzers. And the last drawer here is mainly blushes and bronzers as well. Like I said, I don't have any like type of organization. I just know where everything is, so it's kind of work for me for a little. But I do want to go through this stuff and kind of actually just separate it. But I ain't gonna say I don't have the kind of storage, but I guess it's been like this so long and I know where it is if I want to use it. So it's been working for me. And again, I have the Cover FX, got a MAC highlighter, Makeup Geek highlighter, Aesthetica bronzer, just bronzers and highlighters again. So we're gonna go straight across this desk, and then we'll move down towards the storage under the desk. I have some brushes here. Now you'll see with a lot of brushes. These are some eye brushes, some face brushes, Colourpop lip scrub, Active Colors by Lurella, some more glosses and mascaras, setting sprays here. Now this is from my daughter's 27 Shades of Pink birthday party, so I had to throw this in here because I love pink. You have a lot of glosses and lipsticks here as well. These are the actual Pat McGrath lip balms, and these are really good. That's what these are, the smaller ones. And then here you have some smaller eyeshadow palettes. You have a Pat McGrath, Lorac, that's a Pat McGrath, Laura London, not Laura London, I'm sorry, Laura Lee's eyeshadow palette, the Jaclyn Hill Vault with Morphe collab. Then moving on over to the next section. Again, I have brushes galore. These are a lot of my small eyeliner brushes. Pretty much here are smaller detailed brushes. Then I have some BH Cosmetics small palettes. Some more lip products. Colourpop, Morphe. These are Lurella's liquid shadows that I've never used. I wouldn't mind using them though, because I think they're really, really pretty, especially this gold looking shadow. And again, we're going to keep on moving. These are some more little smaller palettes. BH Cosmetics, Morphe, and a lot of these are my Colourpop little small 5-pan palettes. The 4-pan palettes, I have pretty much a lot of their 4-pan palettes here. LA Colors, Milani, some Colourpop back here, some Colourpop over here. Just storing a lot of small palettes here. And when you go down up under that area, I have more small shadows, my Juvia's Place, my bronzing and blushes by Juvia's Place, my Planning Makeup by Yolando. Let's see if I can pull this out without messing up anything. Let's see. I have a couple of more BH Cosmetics. You have Profusions back here. Have some Tarts here. These are Busy Arts eyeshadow palettes. Morphe palettes here. And again, these are the blushes and bronzers, Juvia's Place. And then again, these small 4 quads by Juvia's Place. This one is another smaller tote. And these little containers, actually, I bought them off Amazon. And I just decided to store some stuff in them on this desk, just so they're not all over the place. And then I have more Colourpop 5-pan palettes at the bottom. And these are just a lot of my Milk Cosmetics. And then you have a MAC here. The other ones are the Milk Cosmetics palettes. The MAC palette, and this is a Kat Von D eyeshadow palette. And these are my Pat McGrath's quad palettes, eyeshadow palettes. And here, I'm not sure what these are. Okay, highlighters by Glam Light. That's what these two are. Glam Light's highlighters. And this is a Milani eyeshadow palette. So again, this holds more of my smaller eyeshadow palettes. Because sometimes I like doing them like this so they're actually within my reach. So I can see if I want to pull a small palette and use it. Okay, so moving on to this section of the desk. And these are more eyeshadow stick pencils, mascaras. You have my foundations by Juvia's Place, more lip products, Glam Light, glosses, Colourpop, MAC, Dominique Cosmetics, just a little bit of everything up here. Anastasia's lipsticks. Now this little container here has like a lot of concealers, glosses, pigments, and stuff like that. So we'll just go through each drawer. This one is more of a concealer base drawer. Like my eye concealers in the little pots. And this is a black eyeshadow base by NYX. The next drawer are pretty much like cream jelly much shadows. The Butter London's jelly shadows. I need to declutter these because these are like super old. I'm sure they're like super dried out. Like super dried out. I have the MAC I can't even get the term out, base, eyeshadow base as well. So that's what's in that drawer. This drawer is full of concealers. Most of these are new concealers besides this one here. The Colourpop, I used to love this Colourpop concealer in that packaging. I'm not sure if they still sell it, but these are mostly all new concealers in this drawer. I try to keep a backup of some concealers. Now this drawer is a smaller eyeshadow palette, Glimmer Shimmers shadows. These are the Juvia's Place. I think it's like 3 or 4 down in here. The liquid shadows to I think one of the Culture collection. That's what these are. Then I have some pigments here in this drawer as well. Then I have 2 Natasha Denona face palettes, a blush and a contour, the 2 small Anastasia palettes. These are little NYX palettes. Yes, the 2 highlighter palettes. And these are Fenty's 3 highlighter palettes. So let's move along to this drawer. This is like my pretty much nudie lip drawer, where you see a lot of my nude lipsticks and nude glosses from Colourpop, Carity Cosmetics, Ofra. We have Tarte Wet n Wild, Kylie Cosmetics, Morphe, NYX. So this is pretty much, like I said, my neutral lip drawer. Lip glosses and lipsticks, if that makes sense. Now this drawer has some lip products like my lip plumpers, lip balms, just a liquid lipstick, 2 concealers that I absolutely love. I love using these for carving out my eyebrows. So when I saw these, see these on sale, I try to pick them up. They are like the best thick consistency you can use when carving out brows. And this is the Revolution Conceal and Fix, and I like the shade Tan. Now sometimes you'll find them in TJ Maxx, and when I find them for like $3, I pick them up. So that's what this drawer is, just a little bit of everything again. Now this drawer is another drawer full of concealers, my LA Girl Pros, my backup of my Tarte, because I love Tarte, the Shape Tape concealer, and this one is in the shade Fair Light Neutral. I love the Tarte. It's really, really thick, but I love it, love it, love it. So again, a drawer full of concealers. Now this drawer has additional concealers by Morphe. Now these are some great concealers. I like these concealers in my under eye area. Really, really, really pretty. And also I have in here are some Super Shock shadows, Profusion, sparkling eyeliners. I don't know what brand this is here. The same thing, Profusion. I don't even know why I have these in here. Then I have the NYX. My daughter actually bought me those NYX glitter liners. And this is a Wonder Beauty blush, I think. Lip and cheek duo. You can do your lips or your cheek. And again, like I said, a lot of my stuff is just stored. There's no kind of organization as far as the product type. But I do know where everything is when I am looking for it. Just to kind of keep it from being all over the place, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to go on to the bottom here. And this is just a large tote with a lot of my large eyeshadow palettes. And I don't want to pull this out because it's so heavy with one arm. But I have all of the Morphe palettes in here. I have some Carity Beauty. I have some Lorac, Too Faced here. This one is Rude Cosmetics here where my thumb is. So it's just a lot of eyeshadow palettes. My larger palettes are in this case stored. So moving on to the bottom storage. So as you can see, I have some palettes here that I actually forgot were here. But this is a blush palette. And then you have a Lurella's eyeshadow palette, a Lorac. And then I have the 3 Sydney Grace palettes sitting here that I do need to pull out and use. These are some nice eyeshadow palettes. The Sydney Grace Temptalia's eyeshadow palettes. Really good eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to have to pull that back out and use it some more. I did a video, I think, with 2 of the palettes on my channel, but I do want to pull them out and use them again. So this top drawer, I have palettes for days, like days and days and days. I have more Lurella's, Colourpops, Tartes. I have Colourpop for days. Pretty much a lot of Colourpop shadows. And Lurella. Lurella has become one of my all-time favorites as well. So you'll see a lot of Lurella palettes in my collection. This is the LA Girl Pro. And these are the Danessa Myers. I really need to pull these out and use them as not only highlighters but eyeshadows as well. The next drawer is just a random drawer full of eyeshadow palettes. Once again, you have Morphe, Rude Cosmetics, Morphe Glam Light here, the Green Michaela, a lot of Lurella palettes, again, Profusion, I love Profusion, Morphe, Lurella. So this drawer is pretty much packed with a lot of Lurella's eyeshadow palettes. Now the last drawer here are a lot of my small 6-pan palettes by Juvia's Place, which are these. All these are 6 pans by Juvia's Place. And then I have Morphe palettes, all of my larger Colourpop palettes, Violet Voss, more Juvia's Place, Lurella, just a number of palettes, BH Cosmetics. So we're going to move on over to the next section. And again, I have these 3 palettes I took out quite some time ago that I definitely want to use. And these are the, I butcher it, Oma, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I took these 3 out because I definitely want to use these palettes. I've never used them on my eyes or on camera, but I'm going to definitely leave these out so I can use them. And then I have a Lime Crime palette here and a black Up shimmer palette. This is an all shimmer palette. So I have that here because when I put it in a drawer, it seems to start cracking on me. So I want to keep it flat. So the top drawer for this section of makeup, all of my travel BH series palettes, most of them are here. My Morphes, my Violet Voss. These I think are NYX or Morphe. I'm not sure. Morphe. The older Morphes. You have some Colourpop here. A Lime Crime here. Makeup Geek. Just different variety of eyeshadow palettes and face palettes. This drawer is mainly my Makeup Revolution. So all of these palettes from here, from the back of the drawer all the way to the front are Makeup Revolution palettes. And I have an IBY palette here. This is a Cara Beauty. Just some additional brands, but mainly Makeup Revolution is in this drawer. Okay, so the last drawer on this storage is facials, skincare, whether it's a facial cleanser or moisturizer. That's everything in this drawer. I actually want to declutter this drawer and move my stuff because I have some really good products in here that I still use on a daily. But that's just my moisturizing cleansing drawer. Okay, so we're moving along. Now this part of my desk is just another basket just inside this little hole of this desk. And I have, again, a number of palettes by different brands. You have BH, Cosmetics, Morphe, Profusion, Lurella, again, BH, Violet Voss, and Juvia's Place. So that's what is in this little basket. So moving along over to this section. Now this section, you have my beauty blenders in a jar that I stuck in here because I like the way it looked in that jar. And I do use them, but the ones I use on a daily, I try to get my use out of those before I just start digging in the other ones. But this is what these are. Now these big large ones come from Lurella. I've never ever used them. I have a black one down in there, but I'm not sure how to get any use out of this big sponge. So it's just pretty much here for decoration. And again, a lot of face brushes. I have tons and tons of brushes, face brushes, Lurella sets, the blue and the purple on the bottom. Now, one thing I can say about Lurella is you will never be disappointed in their subscriptions because you're going to always get some face brushes, makeup brushes, or a full set. And these are more eye brushes here. So, moving on to the 3 drawers attached to this storage. Now the first drawer, and again I can't pull them all the way out because they're so heavy. I think I'm going to get more storage, different type of storage for these, because I feel like this top is caving in a little bit on me and it's not as sturdy. So I don't want to drop them. So I just give a quick what's in here. BH, Morphe, BH, a little bit of Violet Voss, some Cara Beauties. I have Milani's over in here, Profusion, LA Girl, Pro, a lot of and some Morphe's back there, so you can kind of see what's in the drawer. Now I do want to do another eyeshadow palette collection because it's been about, that was in 2021 when I did my last one, so I definitely want to do another one to show you guys an update. So let me know in the comment section if you would like me to do that, but I think I'm going to do it anyways. But let me know if you really want to see that collection again, because I have not decluttered anything, but I wouldn't mind showing you all my collection again. And again, this drawer here, you have a lot of Colourpops, BH Cosmetics. I have some Tarts here, Morphe's, LA Girl. And you can see this drawer looks a little skimpy because I pulled out a lot of my shadows that I want to use. And they're more over by my vanity because I tend to pull stuff out that I actually want to play with. So it kind of like roomy now until I put them back in the drawer. I have Urban Decay, Profusions, and the Cream Shop. I think the Cream Shop was it? By the Sweet Shop, I'm sorry, by BH. And that's the whole collection. And this last drawer here are just large eyeshadow palettes that will not sit in a drawer like other palettes. So you have the collab Morphe with Jeffree Star. Again, Lurella, BH, Profusion. Just a number of large eyeshadow palettes in this drawer. And that's why they're laying flat as well. So that is that part of the section. So we've gone through what's on this side of the room of my collection. Okay, now on to this section. This is just a white cart with a couple of drawers in it. And we have, again, eye brushes, and eye brushes. And these are just some empty little containers that I just started putting gloss in. And again, these are the sponges that I use on a regular that I keep here until I'm ready to use them. Now, the top drawer has bronzers in it, all bronzers. I can honestly say that for this drawer. Pretty much my everyday bronzers too. These are the ones I go to on a everyday pretty much basis when I just want to grab a nice bronzer. This drawer is foundations drawer. This should not be in here. This is eyelash glue. That should not be there. Okay, so these are all foundations that I've actually recently purchased. Most of them anyway, besides this. I just purchased the Nakeds. I just purchased the Elves. I just purchased the Kat Von D. So all of these are new foundations that I need to try. I have not used yet. But these are foundations. And this drawer is also my foundations drawer. These foundations are pretty much the same foundations. A lot of them are the same brand, just different shades. Because I love to mix my foundations. I need to clean some of this stuff. I didn't realize it looked like this. I need to clean some of this stuff out. But again, this is just my foundations drawer. Maybe I can move some of this stuff out and clean it and put it back in there. Yeah, because I didn't realize it looked like that. Again, that's just my foundations. Okay, so this drawer is just some more of my eyeshadow palettes. Now, this is pretty much newer eyeshadow palettes here in this area. Pretty much newer eyeshadow palettes that I just purchased. The rest of them I've already had them. I just moved them over in this drawer. And out of my drawer on my vanity. So I can see what I have and I can start using them. I have my Natasha Denona's palettes. Natasha Denona's here. BH. Menagerie. Bobbi Brown. Just to name a few. Colourpops. Pretty much a lot of Colourpops in here. Juvia's Place. Another Colourpop. So that's what's in this drawer. Now this drawer is also eyeshadow palettes. I have a Profusion in the back there. Juvia's Place. More Colourpops. Make a Revolution. What are these? Milani's. Milani's and I want to say Wet n Wild. Are these Wet n Wild or Elves? It doesn't have it on here. I'm not sure one of them. I'm not 100% sure. One of them, Wet n Wild or Elf glitter palettes. This bottom drawer is empty. So I don't have anything in that drawer as of now. So moving along, up here on this case, I have my clear containers that used to be on my vanity. They were taking up so much space. So I decided to move them on top of this, and it works out perfect. So again, up here I have a lot of different concealers, gel liners, concealers, things of that nature, mixing mediums for pigments, butter gloss, just pretty much everything, lip gloss. Like the other sections, it's just here, randomly here. This drawer is pretty much glosses, my Dose of Color glosses and my e.l.f. glosses. This one is potted shadows. The thick consistency shadows, not the gel shadows, but the potted shadows, color tattoos. This one is eyebrow drawer, eyebrow pomades and brow powders, and then I have a pencil sharpener, a Urban Decay pencil sharpener here. Now this drawer is Sigma's pigments, which are beautiful. I use one or two of these shades. A lot of stuff I really do need to pull back out and start using what's in my collection. I'm always saying that, but it's kind of hard to do. Well, I'm not going to say hard to do. You just need to do it, right? Yeah. I need to pull out some of this stuff. It's because Sigma has some beautiful pigments. I don't even know if they still sell those pigments. This is my eyebrow mascara drawer, and then I have two brow pomades in this drawer as well. And this one is my liquid shadows drawer, pretty much kind of like the pigment drawer I have over there with my glitters and my powder pigments. This is our liquid shadows and the stick shadows in this drawer. Okay, this drawer is pretty much, I don't know, random nothings. Pretty much glitter glues, eyelash glue, primers. I can actually probably get rid of what's in this drawer besides that glue and the Anastasia, because I think everything else is pretty done. And this drawer, again, another glitter glue drawer, eyelash glue, eyeliner, and a base for eyeshadows. Now this drawer is eye cream lip balms, and that's a Put It bronzer by e.l.f. and these are the diamond shadows by Lurel. I have two of those in here. Now those diamond shadows are really, really pretty. It's kind of reminds you of the Jelly Much, but it's not that liquidy of a consistency, more just a glittery base. This is an eyeshadow base drawer. You got your Too Faced Insurance. I have the Luscious. I think this one is Milani. Another Too Faced. So this is just a regular eyeshadow base. If you're not using a concealer and you just want that natural tint, this is what's in that drawer. No pigmentation to it. These are Colourpop Super Shock Shadows. And another drawer of Colourpop Super Shock Shadows. Okay, so moving on in the middle, the same thing again. I have lip products, lip gloss, lip plumpers, an eyelash glue. Same thing over here, facial items, lip items. Well, no, this is concealer. I'm sorry, concealer. Mixing medium, a MAC under eye cream, so fast response eye cream. So just randoms that I know where it is. And the bottom I have my La Mercier powder, my Becca powder, and my both of these Becca? Yeah, both of them are Becca powders. And down here are eye primers, and this is a concealer, and the other ones are pretty much eyebrow pomades. Now let's move on to the other clear container. My Lurella lipsticks, pretty much here. This is a highlighter, eyeshadows, lipsticks, eyebrow, what's it called? Eyebrow. Y'all get it. To set your brows. Glitter shadows and glosses. So let's get to what's in the container. This is a 4 quad eyeshadow by MAC. I specifically keep this in here because it's one of those ones that looks like the baked eyeshadows. And if I turn it sideways and put it in a drawer, it's definitely going to break. So I keep it in here specifically so it does not break. Because it's a beautiful silver and black glitter shadows. Now this is brow powder drawer. I have my the Balm, the Benefit, and these are just 3 little shadows I just stuck in there. And this is eyebrow pencils and some eyeliners and concealer sticks in this drawer. Now this one is pretty much some pigments and Colourpop shadows and some single shadows that I bought out of Walmart. I think these were like $1 or something when they first came out. I'm not sure if they even still have this In Studio brand at Walmart. But that's what's in that drawer. This drawer is all of my shadow sticks. Most of them are NYX. Some of them I think Wet n Wild, I want to say. Yeah, Wet n Wild. Or if it came in a subscription box. But most of them for sure are NYX, and I actually still use these. I've used them a couple times when I wasn't filming, and they still works pretty good. This drawer is Urban Decay, MAC, which brand is this? Sigma's single shadows, and a lot of them are sparkling shadows. So that's what's in this drawer. Shimmers, single shimmers. Now this drawer is another drawer of Colourpop's Super Shock shadows and glitters, Wet n Wild glitters, and Mica Beauty glitters. Now Mica Beauty has some nice smooth glitters. Now this drawer is another drawer of glitters. I'm telling you, I love pigments and glitters, and most of these are NYX pigments. You got a few BH, a few hard candies, and maybe some MACs. But for the most part, a lot of them are NYX glitters and pigments in this drawer. This is a beautiful green. Yeah, so for the most part. And maybe, I think this is a Colourpop here, which is really holographic, pretty Colourpop glitter. Moving along, this drawer, again, don't know why this concealer is in here, but just a random drawer. Facial spray, eye primer, Anastasia, and some color sticks and brow powder and stuff like that. Just a randomly stored. This only has 1 concealer in it. I'm going to fill this thing back up with, move some stuff around a little bit, kind of even it out. This drawer, I think I just cleaned this drawer out too. I did. It has, these are some eyeshadows from CoverGirl, which I've never ever used. I need to try them out. Colourpop, Lurella, again, another glitter from Colourpop. Just some other shadows. Now, this drawer, I did some massive cleaning and didn't even realize I emptied a lot of these drawers out. Morphe lip balm, Too Faced eyeshadow base. This is a liquid shadow. I'm trying to see the brand, because some of the stuff, a lot of stuff I got in some of the stuff I got in boxes and don't even remember because I've never used them. But just, you get the gist of it. This is a glitter shadow as well. I was trying to see the brand because apparently those two came together. It says Flutter. You know what? When I bought some lashes from Flutter Lashes, that's where those two came from. I just never used them. This drawer, again, a lot of little sample items in here. Foundation, La Mercier powder, just a bunch of little samples. The Bite samples, lip sample, Makeup Forever Aqua LXL eyeshadow sample. Just a sampler drawer pretty much. And this drawer is a lot of the J-Cat pigments. Now J-Cat Beauty has some beautiful, 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 beautiful pigments. And then I have these two Juvia's Place primers and this lip gloss that I think I got from Forever 21. A lip balm. Now these are really, really good. If you are interested in some Juvia's Place primers, those are really good. But these pigments by J-Cat. Okay, so this top drawer is just some lashes that I own, from Profusion lashes to Flutter lashes. I don't know where I bought these lashes, probably Ross or somewhere. Then Blink lashes, Lurella's lashes, just a bunch of lashes because I love, your girl loves some lashes. That's what's in this drawer. The second drawer is still a bundle of lashes, dollar store lashes. Most of these are my famous Amazon lashes. I love Amazon lashes. But that's what I need to straighten this drawer out. This is ridiculous. But most of them are Amazon lashes that I use a lot. I love my Amazon lashes. Now this drawer is a lip product drawer, which I really, 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 really do need to declutter this drawer. Because I'm not a really lipstick type of person, but I love my glosses. Pat McGrath gloss, Pat McGrath bombs. But I do want to declutter this drawer because a lot of stuff I hadn't even used, although it's in here. So that is what's in that drawer. Now moving along to the other side of the storage. This drawer is pretty much beauty blender galore. All of my beauty blenders are here. Most of them anyway. I don't think I have any anywhere else. Just beauty blenders and the puffs. Beauty puffs. What they call those? Yeah. Powder puffs. And beauty blenders. And tweezers here and there. But for the most part, beauty blenders. This drawer is a samples drawer. A lot of my little sample kits are here. And then my lash glue. I have a few lash glues in here. And my glitter glues by NYX. And a couple cleansing bars. Now the third drawer is my facial sprays and setting sprays. And a couple of soaps that I use sometimes to clean my brushes, like the black soap. But for the most part, facial sprays, setting sprays. This last drawer is additional samples that need to go up in this top drawer that I need to pull out and go through. I'm sorry, guys. I need to move this out the way. Pretty much setting powders. Wet n Wild galore. Graftopians, loose powders. Pretty much that's it. And 2 setting sprays. So that does it for that area of my makeup room. So now we're going to go over to this area where I have all of my Dash and Diva strips and this storage. We're getting there, y'all. We're almost there. So let's move my camera. I don't know what's been going on with this camera lately, but my camera has not been functioning the way I want it. It's been jumping up and down when I film, and I miss this baby because this is my baby, my go-to. That's why a lot of times I haven't been able to film lately. It's been giving me some issues with the jumpings. I don't know how to fix it, but we're gonna go ahead on with this. Here I have all of my Dash and Diva strips. Now these you can find at the smaller packaging, which you can find at Dollar General, or is it General Dollar? I say it backwards. Either way, General Dollar, Dollar General. And you can actually find these in Dollar General as well. But these are all of my Dash and Diva strips and my gel coats and stuff like that that I use, that I keep backup on because I love my strips. Now I found these the other day, which I think are going to be really, really cute for Valentine's Day. Now I definitely want to, and I've been saying it in a couple of my videos, I want to do a video with the strips. I just don't know how to position my camera when I apply them on my fingers. But I really been wanting to show you guys how I do them, because mine lasts at least a week and a half, close to 2 weeks at the most. But we're going to go ahead on with this video. Now this drawer is my Urban Decay, Too Faced, Anastasia drawer. My high-end drawer. Has all high-end shadows in this drawer. And I do want to start pulling out more of my higher-end palettes and start doing looks with them, so I can get some use out of what I put my money into. This drawer has a lot of Profusions, Huda Beauties, Loracs, that's Lorac, Makeup Addiction. I'm not sure if anybody remember Makeup Addiction. That's a steal of just a random of eyeshadow palettes. And this drawer is another random eyeshadow palettes drawer. These are some NYX shadows, Profusion glitters here, just some randoms, Ace Beauté, the older packaging of Too Faced. I don't even remember how those performed. It would be great to pull those out and see how they perform. These tin pans, I don't know if anybody remember those. Those are some Lorac palettes. I wouldn't mind seeing how those still perform. Now this drawer here is my Colourpop baby. All of these are Colourpop shadows besides these here. And that's Kat Von D, Model Zone. But the rest of this drawer is fully besides these here. I'm sorry. These are Colored Raine. Those four besides those over there. But everything else is Colourpop eyeshadows. I'm a sucker for Colourpop, and I think it's more of the packaging than the actual color scheme. I love their packaging concept. I love it. But all of these are Colourpop. Most of them are Colourpop eyeshadows. Now this last drawer is, if anybody remember, Morphe had these all black, matte black cases. That's what these are. Probably all of the ones they came out with for the most part. And then I have all my Juvia's Place larger palettes here. Urban Decay, BH, Cosmetics, the large Juvia's Place. They do not make these bigger pan palettes anymore. But I was lucky to get them when they were selling them then. And I have a couple of Profusions in here. So that does it for that section. So let's move on around to this. We're almost done. Now this is a basket full of facial products as well. Like my drawer on the other side, this has facial products I use pretty much on a daily. My collagen by L'Oreal, just some facial stuff to keep my face moisturized. So moving on here, I have, now this stuff is right by my desk, so I can just freely put my hands on what I need from where I sit here when I film, or when I just do my makeup. I can freely grab what I need here. Now this case here I got from my daughter. She used to do makeup a whole lot, so this is actually a traveling case. I'm not a professional makeup artist, so I don't travel. I just did not want to see her trash it. So the little hoarder in me with makeup said, take that case with you. Don't know why, but it's here and it works for holding this. But again, back to my collection. So I have the Morphe setting spray here. I have some simple facial cream here, setting sprays here, and these are my primers and moisturizers. Then I have a couple of brushes here. This is a little container with eye creams and stuff in it here. My scissors, my tweezers. Then here I have lip products and eyeliners. My setting sprays here. Again, moisturizers. I have cheek palettes by Colourpop here. Foundations I use on the regular here. I have them upside down because they're almost empty. Then I have blushes and bronzers. My Urban Decay all-nighter. Concealers I use. And again, if you see my stuff upside down, your girl trying to get the best usage possible, because I'm not trying to throw anything away. More brushes here. And these are all like my lip liners and eyeliners. And then if you go on down, I have my micellar waters, facial cleaners, my wipes. I'm always using a regular baby wipe with my micellar waters. I have setting powders. And then under here, I have more eyeshadow bases, facial creams, setting powders. And then in this drawer here, this box, more setting powders, if that makes sense, that I've bought. Some of them I've tried, some of them I have not. But that's what this box is, additional setting powders. Because I'm forever mixing my stuff. So that's what's under the table here. So now let's move on to where the look take place, which is my actual vanity setup now. This is what it looks like, and I love how I have everything set up so far. I hope you guys can see it, but this is my favorite spot in the room, the lighting and the filming, or just playing in my makeup. So let's go up and see what we have here. Now on the side of here, I have palettes that I like to use on a regular, like if I want just something off these shadows, whether it's just a pop of color or my palette does not have a shade that I'm looking for, like a transition shade, I'll grab one of these palettes. So this is just a little palette stand that I bought from Lurella that holds the palettes. And then here on top of my vanity, guess I could sit down and take a break for a minute and get myself together. Facial moisturizers, primers, that's a primer, and About Face. Now I just bought these two with and I know it doesn't have anything to do with this, but I just bought these two last week with the foundation. And I want to do a review on the foundation because they just hit Ulta when I bought them last week. And then I bought these two liquid shadows, shimmer shadows with it. So we will see. I have McGrath lip balms. I have, again, primers. And these are just lip glosses. Eyebrow pomade, primers, facial oils, stuff that I need on a regular to make sure my face is well hydrated and primed before I do my base. Now this drawer here I got from Lurella, and it has a couple of lashes in it. This is my little foundation tray. I mix my foundations because I love mixing my foundation. These are lashes that I stuck in here. I don't use them, I don't know why I stuck them in there. These are liquid liners and mascaras. It's a lip balm by Juvia. I love this lip balm. It's like a peppermint taste to it, pepperminty. This last, let me put this back up here, because the girl will be trying to find it, and I'll be like, I know it's supposed to be there, but it wasn't. So let's put it back. Let's put it here. Okay. So the last drawer is lashes. I tend to hold lashes here. Sometimes I use these, but like I said, my go-to when I'm going to work are my Amazon. So I try to save these like when I'm going like special occasions. The more expensive lash that I tend to want to keep and wear more than once. And then here I have more concealers. Now these are the concealers that I use on a daily that's in here. My go-to concealers. Okay, so moving along, then I have my face brushes here with some of my eye brushes. And then I have my bases here. My P. Louise base. You have white and then number 2, Roman number 2. My little Kevin Aqua sample that I absolutely love to carve my eyebrows out with. This as well as that Revolution one. That's my next best one to go to. Then here I have more brushes, and I have 2 foundations here and this foundation. Now currently I'm using these 3 I've used last week because I'm running out of the ones I showed you upside down. So I've been mixing these 3 together, and it's been really working really well for my skin tone. Then I have a lip oil here. I'm almost out of the Milk Grip Primer, and these are 2 concealers by Tarte. More brushes, more eye brushes here, and a facial brush. Then I have more concealers here and bronzers. And then this little spin around here, I have my lip glosses, lip moisturizers. These are my actual Anastasia lip glosses, Essence lip glosses. And then here I have eyeliner pencils, eyebrow pencils. I don't have any lip pencils in here. They're all on the other side. So that's what this little rolling cart is. Spinner, container. This is actually a beauty blender case, but I made it my own little case where I have concealers and my rose cream for my eyes. Then I have 2 of my Colourpop lippies back there. And this is my brow gel by Anastasia. And then my concealers and my brow gel sitting here. So I made use of that instead of a beauty blender because I felt like I needed more storage on top of my vanity using facial and lip products. So I utilized that for that. Let me make sure I can still turn this. I don't want it to be where it just can't move. Okay. So my next container is just a lot of my smaller eye brushes, concealer brushes, my tweezers, my scissors, my eyebrow pencil, my lip oils, and stuff of that nature. And then I have a eyelash glue in there. So this little small container here is just a highlighter, a little small shadow in here. This is probably my little go-to brow highlighter, the Wet n Wild, in the shade Brulee Cream. I love this for a brow highlight. And then this is the NARS Orgasm Blush. And this is an hourglass foiled shadow, which is really, really pretty. So I just keep this here when I want to just top something off quickly and go. And these are the perfect, beautiful shades that I use to do that. If I just want to transition and then just pop something on my lid, that's what I do. Lately I've been using this Man Eater. That's why it's still here on my desk. I never put it back up. But this is the Man Eater eyeshadow. I'm trying to open it. And it is so pretty. I used this palette all last week, but I wasn't able to film, but I used it all last week. I like this palette. Beautiful, beautiful colors. So that's why it's still sitting on my vanity. Now this drawer has nothing, absolutely nothing in it besides some facial powders. Now the other drawer, on the other hand, has a lot of bronzers and highlighters in it. Like absolutely nothing but bronzers and highlighters are in this drawer, besides this little purple liner thing here. Everything else, bronzers and highlighters. I actually want to go through this drawer and move it over to the section where there's nothing in that drawer, because I want to make these two pretty much my everyday drawers. That way I can have maybe palettes and skincare and maybe facial products, kind of like separated. I don't know, but I need to figure out what to do with these two drawers, because when I put something in them, I don't go back to them. Now the last thing, well no, it's not the last thing. The last thing near my desk is this little cart here, and this cart has a lot of items that I want to use. One, I'm not showing that. You remember when I showed you all the drawer with the palettes that were kind of on the skimpy side? That's where a lot of these palettes come from, in that drawer. And this is Colourpop, Urban Decay, Tarte, just a lot of different eyeshadow palettes that I want to get use out of is in this little container that I have sitting on top of this actual container. So I have the Colourpop Golden Owl, my Dominique Cosmetics, my Too Faced Peach, because I know the Pantone color of the year is peach, so that's why I definitely pulled that out. Now, to get down to what's in this drawer, this section container, these are just my small, like petite eyeshadow palettes, and all of my Huda Beauty's little small obsession palettes are here. And the other Coral Obsessions are here that I own. I have my little Visearts here, and some of my small Juvia's Place, and then some face powders. So that, and then a few palettes in the back there. So that's pretty much what's in that drawer. The next drawer is pretty much bronzers again. I love a lot of bronzers. Y'all see I have bronzers for days. Bronzers and facial powders. In this drawer, bronzing food for you. But I love a good, nice bronze. So that's another bronzing drawer. And this is another powder drawer. I love Airspons powder. Nice powder. I love Fit Me powder. Pretty good powder. And the container I showed you all by Revolution, this is pretty much similar to the jar. This is just a tube. So when I found I love those as well, I picked up a few of 11.2, the shade. So this is really good too. If you can't find the container, if you can find the tube, that's a good concealer as well to carve out eyebrows or use as an eyeshadow base. So that pretty much sums up what's near my vanity and what's around my entire vanity when I do my makeup. So on to the last portion of my makeup collection is this little cart here. So this box is just a box just of random shadows that I just stuck in here because I did not have anywhere to put them at the time. And it just have a bunch of random eyeshadow palettes: Pat McGrath, Lurella, Nomad, LA Girl Pro, Colourpop, Juvia's Place, Morphe, Sigma, just random eyeshadow palettes in this box on this cart. So the first drawer, I have a lot of Morphe shadows here, Morphe's here, Hard Candy's here, a Profusion. I'm not sure which one that is right there. I think it's a Tarte. But just random eyeshadow palettes. The middle drawer is another random drawer. A lot of Profusions are here. Morphe's, Makeup Forever. These are Tarte palettes. I think they're Tartes. No, I'm sorry. Too Faced. I'm sorry. All these are Too Faced palettes. I don't know where I get Tarte from. I guess because it's the silver heavy packaging. The Balm foils, BH Cosmetics, just a number of eyeshadow palettes. And the last drawer of my makeup collection is mainly Profusion eyeshadow palettes. These are mainly Profusions eyeshadow palettes. Some of these may be Revolution in the back here, and then these last 2 or 3 are definitely BH Cosmetics. I won't get rid of those because they have sentimental value to me. My daughter bought them when I first got into makeup, those 3 there, and they will stay in my collection as long as they can. So that pretty much sums up my entire makeup collection I have shared with you all, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my collection. But like I said, I want to even do a another eyeshadow collection video. Let me know your thoughts on it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and share your girl's channel. And until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.